Oh, I told you. Oh, I told each and every one of you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the third pod of the week from the Bulletcast. I'm your host, the Podfather, Philip Antoine, and for the next couple hours, I'll be your Bulletcast champion. I am recording this. About an hour and 5 minutes away from WrestleMania starting with the kickoff. But we're talking Cody versus Kenny. I told each and every one of you. I told you that the American Nightmare would beat the Cleaner. The star that left us all in the dust, the Grand Son of the Plumber, would beat Kenny Omega. Um, this match was very well done. I enjoyed it. We got some spots in the beginning with Kenny drop kicking the head off of Bernard, the business bear. Co- I thought that was interesting. Kenny's entrance, it was simple, but it looked very nice. Cody's entrance was amazing. The police escort Bernard the business bear, his gorgeous wife Brandy, and then of course him walking to the ring. The police escort was great. The eye patch, I thought that was a very interesting touch, because his eye was busted open by Kenny Omega in a match he had with the Golden Lovers last week. So I thought, oh, wow, that's cool, that's interesting. What a spin on it. But I mean, the heel work of Cody Rhodes. I mean, I talked about the heel work of Tommaso Ciampa on the NXT Takeover analysis I did last night. But the heel work of Cody Rhodes oh my God, it was good. It was so good. Cody's probably the best heel in the business right now. Now, people are going to make an argument for Ciampa and Miz, but seriously, I mean, let's look at this. Cody, I mean, he still has that ability, because he's still a draw to get people to love him because of who he is and who his father was and stuff like that. But then he can get them to hate him in the blink of an eye. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Some of the instances where Cody puts Kenny into the corner and he spreads his legs open and we're looking at Shattered Dreams like Goldust does. He does the whole thing, rubs his hands up from his stomach to his chest and he releases it out and he's gonna run and he stops and he flicks off the crowd. Like, oh, you thought I was gonna do it. You thought you were gonna see that. No, no, you're not. Um, Another interesting one I loved was he tells Brandy to pass him the gimmick. The gimmick being, of course, the real ring of honor that Cody always wears when he makes his way down the aisle. So the ref takes that because he says, "No, you can't use that." So he takes it. What does Cody do? All right, bam, low blow to Omega. I thought, vintage heel work, classic, amazing. Uh, and I love the commentary. They said these are dusty tricks that used to happen to Cody's father by so many competitors during his time of being a wrestler, and I was like, oh wow, that's a nice play on words. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that piece of commentary, that little soundbite. Another one, Cody just spits water into the crowd, because they were saying, they didn't like him. They were like, hey man, we don't like you, yada yada yada, boo, all that. Cody takes a fan's water bottle, takes a sip, and then just kind of spits a little bit out into the crowd. It was hilarious. Um, I think the real focal point. I mean, there were so many other focal points. Cody tried to hit a crossroads off the apron to Kenny Omega through a table, but that didn't go. So Kenny does a Snapdragon suplex on the apron. Cody was getting V triggered like nobody's business tonight. I mean, a lot of those look stiff. I was like, oh Jesus, oh my God, Cody, are you okay? You know, what? Oh, there was the falling suplex into the table that wasn't even stood up right. It was like on its side, and Kenny's ribs, and they just smacked on that. And I was like, ooh, that doesn't look like a nice bump to take. Speaking of taking bumps, Kenny, the table gets set back up right. Kenny's going for a V trigger on Cody, and Cody moves out the way, and who gets hit? Mrs. Nightmare, Brandy Rhodes. She takes a nice bump, a very nice bump through a table, and Cody really didn't seem to care. I don't know if he noticed, but Flip Gordon, he would come out and help Brandy escort her to the back after she takes that table bump. Cody, book him for All In. All right. So yeah, that was going down. People were saying, I don't, because Kenny, after he did the V trigger and after Brandy takes the bump, Kenny goes out to make sure she's okay because Kenny cares about Brandy. The whole Brandy branded thing on being the elite, reference back to that. And I guess Cody really didn't care because he cared about winning. He cared about winning a not a championship, but cared about becoming the leader of the Bullet Club. So that was more important to him at the time. And then after we get from that, I think the real highlight of the match was the close. The Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, they make their way down. I'm sure we're gonna see this in Being the Elite whenever they release it. So they make their way down to the ring, and they have to because both Cody and Kenny are down. They do a double crossbody spot, which is amazing. I love stuff like that. So they make their way down to the ring, and they have to choose who are we gonna hit. You know, who's getting the boot, and they picked Cody. They did. They picked Cody Rhodes for the boot. They were gonna the double super kick was lined up. It was lined up nice, but Cody ducks. Kenny gets hit. Kenny's sell was amazing. I'll give it to him. It was a nice. It was a very nice sell of the super kick by the Bucks, and the Bucks are like, oh my God, what did we just do? What did we just do? And then Cody gets up. He's exhausted. He's exhausted, so he gets up, hits his second crossroads of the night. He hit one before, didn't get the job done, and the ref hits the second crossroads, spikes him right on his head, and the ref does a very slow count. Why? Because the ref was knocked out when Cody and Kenny ran into him early in the match, which is what led the Young Bucks to come down and interfere. So he spikes him right on his head. It's a long count. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes beats Kenny Omega. Cody is the leader of the Biz Cliz, baby. The BC, the Bullet Club. Uh, this is a pretty lengthy match. It was very well done. I enjoyed it. I did. I I got through watching NXT Takeover, did the pod for that, and I was like, you know what? I need to see what's going on with Cody Kenny. That's the one match of the weekend I was one of the many matches of the weekend I was very excited for. So that happened. Congratulations, Cody Rhodes. The leader of the Bullet Club. I hope Brandy's okay. I can't wait to see what happens on Being the Elite. I can't wait to see like what's the fallout of all this. What are the Bucks gonna do? Marty and Hangman and all the other members of the Bullet Club. What are they gonna do? What's really gonna go down? I just got a notification that Reality of Wrestling episode 206 is live on Fight TV. So if you're a fan of Reality of Wrestling, Booker T's promotion, go watch that. um, but yeah, I can't wait to see the fallout of this. Kenny Omega, another great performance. This was very interesting. The Bullet Club Civil War. I don't think it's over. I think it really reaches its focal point at All In. I do think so. But seriously, guys, this has been great. In about 57 minutes, the WrestleMania kickoff is going to start at the time of this recording. So enjoy the granddaddy of them all. I'm excited. My favorite day of the year. I love it more than Christmas. Love it more than my birthday. This is it. I'm so excited. Enjoy WrestleMania. The title's going to be on the line tonight for the Bullet Cast. If this is really my last pod, I know I said it last night. If this is my last pod as champion, it's been a pleasure. It's been great. Today's day 71. If I lose it tonight, Brandon and I will be tied for the longest reign with the Bullet Cast title. So that's something interesting. All right, guys, go enjoy WrestleMania. Go enjoy the showcase of the Immortals. WrestleMania 34. We got a lot of great stuff happening tonight. We'll see you guys next time.